So to work on my spread of Islam map activity, okay, first I need a couple of different things. I'm going to need my two halves of my map, and when I place them together, basically you should see that it creates a world map that I'm going to be working on, Muslim population map. I'm going to need 4 different colors because I've got a key down here where I'm going to color those in and color the different regions. I'm going to need a calculator. You can use your phone or whatever kind of calculators on the computer, whatever you need to do. And you'll need your population cards, and these are all of this stuff is on Learning Point for you. And so what you're going to do is the first step is to calculate the percentage of Muslims in a specific population region, and that's what these cards do. So for example, the first one, Middle East. Okay, and so it gives me 2 numbers here, Muslim population and then the total population in that region. And so I need to do a little bit of math. It's pretty simple math. I'll show you how to do it right now. And so the first thing I'm going to do is let me find the Middle East on my map. Here it is, and you can see that it points to here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to label the numbers on here because there are 124,300,000 Muslims in the Middle East, and then the total population in the Middle East is 134,400,000. And so I've written my numbers on there, and now it's a simple fraction, so I just do a little division. That's where my calculator comes into play. Now, some of your calculators, these are big numbers. You know, 124 million people divided by 134. So you always take the top number divided by the bottom number. Those are pretty big. So I know in math that I can cancel out the same number of zeros, top and bottom. So I can 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so my numbers are going to be the same if I divide 1,243 divided by 1,344, because I've canceled out the same number of zeros, so my percentage is actually going to be equal as long as I cancel out the exact same number of zeros on the top and the bottom. And so I'm going to plug this in. 1,243 divided by 1,344, and I get 0.92, which means to make it a percentage, I have to move the decimal place over 2 spots. So 1, 2, which means it's 92.48, or you know what, I can just round 92.5%. So that's what I'm going to write in here, 92.5%. So now I've got that. I'm going to go through all of my cards. I'm going to write those numbers down. I'm going to get this whole thing filled out, do my percentages, and then I'm done with step 1. And then I can remove these, and now what I'm ready to do is start to color and fill out my map. So I'm going to pick any one of my 4 colors that I've got here for my key, and what I'm going to do is start to color this up. So I'm going to say, look, any percentages of regions that are 76 to 100%, I'm going to color these, it looks like purple. So I'm going to color in my key so I know that I've got purple, and then I look and, oh look, Middle East is purple, so Middle East is this region. So I'm going to shade in this region purple as well. Okay, and so this entire region now is purple. A great technique is to outline it first. Okay, it makes a nice, strong, good border to help us see the colors better, help you stay in the lines. Coloring is hard, I know. But then I've got that, then I can shade this in better, and it just looks nicer. Okay, and so let me shade that in. I've got that colored in. And what I would do then is I would choose different colors for each one of my areas. You know, red. And then I would do the exact same thing. I'd find any areas that have that. Just choose all my colors. Color it in. Now, your last couple steps is you're going to tape this together so that it stays together. Then you can fold it over, and on the back side you're going to have some questions to answer. And you'll just number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You'll answer each question, echoing the question into your answer, so you're writing me in complete sentences, echoing those things in there. And once you have that all done, it should give you a basic idea of how Islam spread and how it spread out throughout the world and what it looks like today based on calculating the percentages, coloring in your map, answering those questions on the back.